Hey everybody, it's Ruth the Traveling Quilter. I'm here again, and I have a box opening, kind of. I know what's in the box. I haven't opened it and looked yet, and you may have heard me talk about this on a previous video, but this past summer, in June or July, I had a quilt that I took into Missouri Star, hand delivered it there. You take it upstairs where their Christmas fabric is, unless they've changed that, but it's upstairs. They check your quilt in. I had them pick I actually picked the backing fabric and the pattern. That I let them use their fabric instead of me preparing my own. And they checked it in. They keep up with you about when your quilt is getting in line to be quilted, how far along it's getting quilted, and when it's ready to ship. Well, with my travel schedule, it was September when it was getting ready to ship, and I was leaving South Dakota at the end of September to go to North Carolina, and they needed a signature for the quilt, and I didn't want it to be stuck in the transit because we know how some of the shipping companies are sometimes. And being they need a signature coming to my home, my family that lives in my home may or may not have been home that moment because they work. So I had it sent to Indiana to my mother's house because she would be home or somebody would be available at her house to sign for this quilt. So this quilt from June or July until September was in Missouri Star. Then it went to Indiana. And then I came home and my mother sent this to me and it arrived today. She had opened it, but she didn't take it out of the packaging that Missouri Star had sent to her. So she didn't even look at the whole thing, even though I told her she could. She didn't want to take it out of the packaging. And I've not seen this yet. So you may know where I was at when I tell you Chamberlain, South Dakota is where I got this panel and pattern at a shop there. So you may know what the subject of this quilt is, but I'm excited to see it. I've already untaped the box. That's all I've done, so I didn't want you to see me struggle with tape because sometimes that is a struggle. So let me get this opened up right now and we're gonna see together what my quilt looks like. So it's still in the packaging that it came in. Oh, and my mom did put an address label on the inside, so in case it got lost. Oh, let me see. Some knot sewing scissors. They have it packed way down good here. Let's see. Oh, and tied in a knot. We don't want this to get wet in the mail. So today I've also been going through my stash and trying to decide what I need to take with me on my next outing. I hope you all saw the last video I had when I interviewed members from the St. Andrews Bay Quilt Guild in Panama City, Florida about their upcoming quilt show. So if you haven't seen that one, go check it out. Now I did not have this bound. Oh, I got all kinds of stuff too. Oh, got a little congrats card. It's done. My machine quilting hero. Renee, Creighton Renee. Says beautiful quilt. And then my shipping slip. So let's see what this is. I may have to back up here. So I had birds, bees, butterflies put on. Let's see, I want to get it to the right direction so we can see what it is. We may not get it all in one picture. Here we go. It's heavy is what it is. This is the Dignity statue in South Dakota. So the Dignity statue shows a Sioux Indian lady wrapped in her quilt. You can look up information. Huge statue, and it's really just at a rest area. You don't have to pay to see it. It's just right there. You can pull up. They've got some picnic tables, and then they've got a little visitor center too with some of the history of the area. So let me see if I can get you a little better full picture. I still have to do the trimming and the binding. You're not going to see me for a minute. There she is. Let's get her up here.
Oh, wow.
It's big.
That is Beautiful.
There we go. I don't know if you can see here, but I figured with nature here, I got butterflies and bugs. It's warm already. Oh, I love it. So I've waited a while to get this. This is going to go along with us on our next trip. I have to supply my own linens and things, so I have plenty of supply to bring with me. And to keep warm, it's still going to be cool where I'm headed to. So there may be a clue in something you've seen today and where I'm headed next. Anybody have any guesses where I'm headed? So comment where if you think you know where I'm going to be. Not for my full time, but where I'm going to make a stop before I land at my final destination. So like and subscribe, tell your friends, make some comments, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks, bye.